Hi, my name is Caleb Bryant Miller. I'm a photographer for the Texas Tribune. Last week I went to the Estelle Prison Unit in Huntsville, Texas to tour the geriatric ward with Tribune reporter Emily Ramshaw. Emily was writing a story about inmates who get released on medical parole, or else die in prison. The Estelle Unit was the perfect spot for the story. It has about 3,000 inmates and is a maximum security facility, but it specializes in elderly or sick inmates and has a large medical facility. After we got there and passed through security, we walked through the general population of the Estelle Unit. Inmates lined the walls and stared out from behind bars in their prison whites. We were clearly the most interesting thing they had seen in days, but these weren't the old men I was here to photograph. I couldn't tell how old these inmates were. They were ageless, hardened. Our first destination was a cafeteria and connected dormitory for the oldest inmates, a sort of independent living unit for elderly offenders. This was an unseen side of the correctional system for me, and I'd imagine for most people. When I think of prison, I don't think of adult diapers, walkers, or Coke bottle glasses. At first glance, the unit looked more like a low-rent nursing home. But then I noticed the bars over the windows and the trademark white jumpsuits. One man I visited with told me he was serving the 50th year of his 150-year sentence. Another spoke of inmates, their friends, falling over dead from old age. It was jarring to think about these men as murderers or rapists. One worker told us most of the men were sex offenders. Shuffling around in their slippers, playing dominoes, or sleeping the day away, they seemed so harmless. Almost everyone I spoke to gave me their permission to identify them. But there were some obvious reminders of where we were. In the prison's medical ward next door, a man receiving dialysis was handcuffed to a chair and watched by 2 guards. He'd threatened to kill a nurse the week before.